In a world oversaturated with more opinions and
more opinions
or with whoops, Alex and the Garbage Man. Meosh. Story time by Nick.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're starting a little different tonight because usually we rant and story time usually is until about the middle of the show, end of the show. But I had conversation with my baby sister Sarah today, and for this, I'm going to be playing both the parts of Nick and my sister Sarah. So I'm going to reenact what was going on with me in the truck during this conversation. Okay. Also, I'm going to do my whole bit of what I was going through over probably about a 6-hour period. Now, it wasn't a continuous conversation, of course, right? It's over Facebook Messenger. And then I'm going to do what I believe Sarah's reaction, also being a broadbent, is going to be to this conversation. Okay? So, me and my sister have decided that we're going to get these, we think they're great shirts made for when she's down here. And so, the conversation started last night. So, I sent it to her. She said, yeah, that's great. And I said, okay. So, I know, of course, I will never tell a lady's size. And I said, well, what size do you think you need? And she says, oh, I need this one. I'm like, okay. So I send it to the lady who's making these shirts. So today so I guess it was not 6 hours. I lie. I tell a lie. It was only about 3. Sorry, I thought it was 6 because it started yesterday, this conversation.
I guess when you're old, the 3 hours seems like 6.
Can you imagine what time seems like for Chad?
when he's in his old man chair and he's sipping on his yogurt and stuff.
It's like that scene at the end of Endgame when Captain America's suddenly old. That's how fast time goes for old guys like that, I bet. Wow. Something to look forward to. So, this is what I say to her today. Hey, is the size you want the same as this size? She says, no, I don't think so. So the lady that is making the shirts for us sent me like a thing to look at the sizes of the shirts, right? So I send it to her and I'm like, hey, tell me which size you need. The response I get half an hour later is the same size she told me the night before. I said, did you look at the link? It has female sizes on the bottom. The reply comes again. And now, the only people that will really know this are people that know us well, broadbents. So Ashley, I don't think you guys would know this, my friends and stuff, but when a broadbent gets mad, my son has it, my father does it, I think my sister does it, but me and my son do it. The lip goes like this. It goes under, and at about this point, because I'm trying to get my job done, trying to be in the truck picking garbage, my tongue is about to rip through my lip. I'm just like, right? And I said, there is no size you want. It's either this one or that one. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, because I already said the reply was, this size would be fine. And now I'm just like, right? So then I finally, and I'm just like, trying not to be, like, there is no size that you're looking for. It has to be this one or that one. So after 3 hours of this, she finally says, oh, I'm at work. Sorry, I'll look later. So I finally go, okay. I'm annoyed you didn't look at the first place. I love you. Okay. So now we're going to go to Prince George, British Columbia. my sister is working at the A&W, and I'm going to react probably how it went for her getting these messages. Hey, now this is me. Hey, that size is the same as this. She's like, no, I don't think so. Which would I need? I told you this size. I'm busy. Oh my God! This size will be fine. Now, also saying this, my sister doesn't talk like that, but for the purposes of the skit, she's gonna like kind of talk like this. Because I know if she was doing a skit about me, she'd be like, "Hi, I'm Nick. I'm stupid. I got hit by a tree." Right? So. Oh. So then I send again, and now she's like, "I told him the size. Hi, welcome to AW. What would you like? Yeah, would you like cheese on that? Okay, thank you. I'll have your turtle out the window." What a fucking dumb fuck! What the fuck does he know what I fucking want? Oh, there's a link I gotta look at. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm at work. Sorry. Fuck you, Sarah. 3 hours of a fucking migraine trying to figure this bullshit out. Oh, damn. Now, the shirts are going to be great when they're done. But, I'll tell you. Fucking, because you don't want to, you don't want to assume. I was one piece of advice my mother always gave me. Don't ever buy women clothing because you don't want to get the size wrong.
And rings as well.
Yes.
You got to get them sized.
Yes. And I know. And I don't know how, guys must buy them like a promise ring or some bullshit and be like, oh, that's just like, how do guys remember this shit? Guys can remember stats from like 1992 Stanley Cup playoffs, but I can't remember my wife's ring size. I have no fucking idea.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what's the fucking ever. Have you bought your girlfriend any rings?
Not the current one, but
Okay.
1 years ago I did. And of course it was the wrong size. So I had to find the receipt, take it back, get it resized. Now it was a surprise. So how do you pull off getting the right ring size and sneaking in, measuring the finger? Like,
yeah, that's a good question. And I don't know if any females are listening. Like, I don't know if Jen or Trish or my sister are here. Well, Sarah's not here because I got to go fuck yourself. But yeah, like, like you can't just like try to ninja into a room with like a ring sizer you stole from Walmart, like diddle-doo, diddle-doo, try to get on her finger. Right?
Yeah. And I've seen a few movies in my day, and I don't think in a single movie have I seen anyone sneakily measure the girlfriend's ring size and then run off and get the ring.
Like, right?
Well, the problem with that, Alma, is the instant a person gets their their finger measured for any reason, they automatically think it's for a ring. So there's got to be something more stealthily done than that.
Yeah, because then, yeah, but you know what? If it's one of her friends, Lord knows that women can't keep secrets.
That's right.
So that's no. And then, oh my God, no, not friends. Whoa, time out. And there is no bro science needed for this. Time out. You could Bill Cosby that. I do have a question after this, but no, because if you ask her, let's just say it's just a promise ring.
Mm-hmm.
And you ask her friends, hey, I need a ring size. Like, hey, I just need to get her size. And you're like, don't fucking worry about it. I just need a ring size. And then you just get a promise ring or something, like you're fucking 12 years old. Oh my God. Like, you can believe that? He just got you that? Oh my God, he's a piece of shit. You know what? Your mother was right. He is a fucking little dick asshole. Fuck him. Can't even get you a goddamn ring. He can't even, hey, see what happens? You gave the milk for free. Like that's what would happen. You'd be a piece of shit because you didn't put a fucking proper ring on it. Right?
Yep.
That's a lose-lose situation.
Yes.
I most definitely think it's a fucking
the Jello pudding.
We can't support those comments in the chat, but I see what you're getting at though. So there you go. I do have a question for you though. Okay. I don't know why it's random thoughts coming to my brain while I'm at work. If I'm talking about my own boobs, because I had a boob pain today, and another female hears it, or a female hears it. Can that be considered sexual harassment because I'm talking about my breasts, but at an inappropriate time?
Yes.
Kind of what I thought.
Because it's in the general vicinity of a person of the opposite gender, if they identify as the opposite gender, and because you're a male and you have all the power, it means you are projecting your masculinity upon them, and therefore you should be canceled.
But what if she's just a jealous bitch because I got bigger cans than her?
It's still a question of power.
Need some legal advice. Ryan, I know you're ordained. Are you like an online lawyer too? That's what I'm asking for fucking legal advice. Redneck, the hillbilly, and fucking Prince George. Well, let me see my books. Yeah. Imagine that walking in fucking.
Oh, let me put down my bottle of whiskey. Oh no, it's on my lawyer book.
Yeah, imagine it. Yeah. Oh shit. Now I got stains on my lawyering book. Ugh.
Did you pass the bar? Well, I almost passed out on it. Is that good enough?
It's like, yeah.
No, Ryan, you would be like our version of the lawyer from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, except you'd be drunk instead of on drugs all the time.
I was going to say Lionel Hutz from The Simpsons. Hi, I'm Lionel Hutz. Remember Lionel Hutz?
No, but I'm laughing.
Lionel Hutz? Yeah, Lionel Hutz. He was that. Oh, the lawyer that always fucked everything. Who was Homer's lawyer who fucked everything up? Kind of like Dr. Nick. But yeah, the lawyer version. And you know, I think I said this. Actually, we just got back into The Simpsons. Like we're into like season 24 now. There's some pretty funny shit still. Like there was a while there it wasn't very good, but they dialed it back in. It was really good. I'm really enjoying it again.
Now, when you're talking about jokes and funny stuff, is it relatable to what's going on in the culture today?
Yes. Like it didn't stay like, I mean, which, you know, it's a cartoon. So they just like, there's an episode where Homer was in a grunge band, you know, like they moved up with the times, right? Like they just moved.
Yeah.
So I actually quite enjoy, I've quite enjoyed The Simpsons. So I really have.
Hey, speaking of Ryan, thank you so much. You shared our link to our show on your Facebook page. We really appreciate that. Considering the low number of listeners, no one gave a shit, but still, it's the thought that counts.
And it counts greatly for us. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate it.
But I'm kind of missing the trolls from last week. I thought that would get our view counts.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get some more. I was betting they'd be here.
And I was hoping they'd bring some really good insults from a stand-up comedy show with them.
Yeah, like, you know, the stuff that came at us with last week was like that shit that Joaquin Phoenix used in The Joker.
Yeah, it's weak sauce, bro.
Yeah, weak sauce, bro. Yeah, bro.
You're in your mother's basement. Yeah, I know. What else you got?
What was the movie when I think it was Harold and Kumar? And he's like, oh, couldn't you find a shirt a smaller size? No, we checked already. There aren't any. Remember that? Like the guy had a real tight shirt. It was like really tight. Like it was a fucking ridiculous. Like remember in like the early 90s, like or mid 90s, people had those white shirts, or even late 2000s, of really tight shirts, like tight as fuck.
That's like mid 2000 stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we saw a guy, and I noticed and didn't say a word. We're in Costco, and he works at Costco. Okay. Now, God bless this man for working in pants this fucking tight. Like they were ridiculous. And I looked, and I was kind of like, all of a sudden I hear Kim go, like, and I'm like, oh, I love you. Cause she's like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like they were so fucking tight. Like, I don't know how you would work in them.
You see the dick print or what?
He was turned to me, but he was definitely wearing a thong. Like he was definitely butt flossing it. Cause those things were so fucking tight. Like I don't know how you would do a job at Costco picking up like vegetables and shit like that. But maybe when your pants are that tight, you're just like putting your leg on a display like, hey, ladies, gotta look at my, when you're at Costco, you need to put a bag on that meat, young lady.
We got cucumbers on sale.
Yeah. Not saying there's one on my pants. But you can investigate if you want. But it was just so like like when I'm at where we wear coveralls, but like when I'm in the garbage truck, I wear shorts, and in the winter I just wear like joggers or like kind of track pants. Right? I couldn't imagine wearing pants like it was unreal how tight these fucking pants were. Yeah, and like again, you're doing things in Costco, like picking up boxes and shit like that. Yeah, he fucking dude. And I'm sure if I'd seen the front, he would have had one on each side. Like he would have been split up the fucking seam. He would have had a big old moose knuckle going on. Like he had to have that. His dick had to be like up like towards his belly button. Had to be. Because there was no fuck, man. God damn.
Then again, in this day and age, you can't and you shouldn't criticize people for what they wear because, freedom of expression. So, but by the same token, if someone's going to knowingly dress like that, no, I can't even go down that road because freedom of expression trumps everything.
It doesn't. Because here's how, as a boss, if I would actually say, like his name had to be like Vinny or Max or something like that. This had to be like, that, like, those are some pretty tight pants you have there, sir. Why are you looking at my pants? Oh, no, I'm not really, but,
yeah.
Can you pick up that orange on the bottom rack there? And if you can't bend, maybe he could. Maybe he could squat, maybe like without blowing his asshole out on these pants, he could have done it. But if you can't, you can at least say, go change your fucking pants. Like you can't do your job. You don't have the proper uniform on, if you will. You can't work in pants like that.
Yeah.
If your job is to like stock and move boxes again around and stuff, right? Like you can't do that with fucking pants that fucking Billy Idol would have worn in 1983 during the fucking Rebel Yell video. Like,
yeah, and those pants are only for him in that particular time period, no one else.
No, there's just some looks that just can't. Like, I don't get the mom jeans that are coming back. I didn't get them back in the day. I don't get them back fucking now. Maybe they're comfortable. I'm not a mom. But maybe they're I don't get it. I don't get the mom jean look.
Yeah. And Alma's right. Modesty does go a long way. It's not always about bell bottoms are back. You know what? Bell bottoms were modified for the 90s because I remember having a few pairs of those, but they were more wide leg up to the knee and probably a bit, which I love. I still want to find those pants and wear them, the wide leg, because all these skinny pants nowadays,
I fucking hate them.
I will not touch them. Fuck them.
Well, see here, what I was running into, like before I got hurt and I was like going to the gym religious that word
all the time.
Thank you. My calves were getting too big. I took care of that problem on one leg, but like I had all these pants that I couldn't wear no more because they were too tight on my fucking legs.
Yeah.
And like I can't get any bigger in the waist because like I can't, but they're too tight on my fucking legs now. Like fuck.
Speaking of which, who had magnificent calves and probably does still to this day? Trevor Lissick. If there's one thing that guy can be remembered for, it's magnificent calves. I give credit where credit's due genetically.
Yes, Steamboat. That's what they called him because his legs ran like a piston. But he was short and looked like Mushroom Head looked like Toadstool.
There was a video of Trevor, and I think his girlfriend took it. He was sitting at some kind of miniature keyboard, and it's a shot of him from the side.
Yeah.
And I watched a little bit of it, and it's great to see him. He still has that little kid curiosity, which is great.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was hunched over that thing, the view of his face from the side, it reminded me of a movie from 2013 called The Zero Theorem. And Christoph Waltz played the title character, and his head was shaved. And from the side, both of those guys look similar. If Trevor shaved his head, he would look like Christoph Waltz from The Zero Theorem.
I've never even heard of it. I will say I like the cargo pants.
Yes.
In the late 90s. Those were the shit. I love them.
I love those. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I never got behind, though, were the fucking tearaway pants.
Tearaway?
like the buttoned up the side, the one the warm ups like basketball players would wear.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people would wear them and they'd always just tear them off people. Like, why the fuck would you wear those?
Makes no sense.
Like, you know, I didn't get that. Actually, another thing I missed too, and they're starting to kind of come back a bit. I like the Adidas pants, like track pants. I've always liked the Adidas track pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Quinn, she liked the stream too, which is cool.
Yes, thanks, Quinn. What should be? Oh yeah, tearaway pants are fucking terrible. I can't lie though. I was looking for a pair like when I was hurt here, just so I could get my leg out quicker. The bitch is like $40. I was hoping to find some cheap Amazon knockoffs. Just like I was gonna wear them long enough, just so like my leg, like so I could button it up around my leg. Yeah, it was like $45 for a pair of those ugly motherfuckers.
Y'all don't have a thrift store in Tabor?
No.
Wow.
Dude, guys don't get rid of clothes.
Yeah, I can attest to that.
Yeah, they don't I had two of these pairs of pants, starter pants. They were starters and they zipped down the side just for ventilation, right? I had those fuckers up till probably 2016, 17. I got those before Cohen was born. Yeah, and I finally like they were too big now because back then I was wearing a 2XL. I'm down into an extra large for pants. And I'm like, I can't, they're just useless to me now, right? But yeah, I like guys, like if you ever, it's funny, we can go to Value Village. My wife loves shopping there because women get rid of clothes at a ridiculous rate. She can walk out with $60 worth of clothes. And I mean, it's a cart full of clothes. Yep. And some of them still have fucking tags on them. Meanwhile, you go to the dude section and it's like fucking a shirt from 1987, like Barney's Billiards or some bullshit, you know? And it's like, yeah, well, dudes don't get rid of clothes.
Yeah, we are utilitarian that way, in that we will keep something until it is completely destroyed, which is how it should be.
Yep.
My girlfriend's the same way. She'll buy clothes, she'll wear it once, and then they'll sit in the dresser for who knows how long.
Yeah.
But that's true, as Alma, not all women are the same. Exactly. No blanket statements.
No, and that's the thing. I will say this. Like, I'm just saying as a general overall, well, okay, Kat. That's who I know, Kat. I don't ever call her Alma. It's where we game together, so it's Kat.
Okay.
So if I say Kat, that's who I'm talking about, Alma. It's Kat. It's a general thing. Like Kim will do is she'll, like when she kind of wants new clothes, she'll do that, but then go take like a bunch of clothes she hasn't worn in a while and takes them and donates them to like the diabetes thing or whatever, right? Yep. So yeah, she purges clothes all the time. And then like me, no. I don't. Like I finally cleaned my closet because I finally was like, I don't wear any of my concert shirts. I always like to buy a concert shirt. Mm-hmm. So I put them all in the bin now. Same with like some old jerseys. I don't wear them anymore, but I don't want to throw them out. They are sentimental to me, right? So I keep those. But yeah, I've gotten a lot better with just getting rid of shirts and buying like these ones cost money and stuff, but I love the Walmart $5 shirts. Because guess what? If they get ripped or they get stained, fuck it. Who cares? It's $5. Like this bitch hasn't seen the light of day outside yet because I'm worried about getting it stained. Mm-hmm. You know, like whenever I eat, like before we record the show, I eat with no shirt on because I know I'm going to spill on myself.
You need a bib.
Yeah, I do. Actually, it's funny you say that. And my mom and my dad were down here for a week. And my mom still tucks a shirt or napkin in her shirt, and we were eating, and she goes, "This is why I do it." And there's a big fucking glob of food down her fucking napkin. Like, oh, fair enough. You know, like, yeah, she still does it.
I noticed that kids, babies, they need bibs. As people get older, they start to resort to the kid stuff again. They need help with stuff. They need extra time. Their brain scattered. And I also noticed that as people get older, their eyes slowly start to close. You know, if you look at a picture of Schwarzenegger from, let's say, the 70s when he was training for the Olympia and winning 7 in a row, eyes are wide open. And that's just him, no expression on his face. You look at him now, even if his eyes are wide open, they're still like that. Yeah, and I notice that with a lot of old people. It's kind of strange.
Do you think maybe a lot of it is because And I bet you're going to see this a lot with younger kids. My optometrist told me this. A lot of people, especially young kids, are getting cataracts, I believe she said, because they don't wear sunglasses. Right. And maybe that's what it is. He's in always in California. Right. So I don't know if he wears sunglasses all the time or not. And maybe that's, maybe that's what it is. It gets hard on his eyes. Right. Mm-hmm. I can't be outside for any length of time without sunglasses. I have to wear glasses.
Yeah.
Or I'll get a bitchin' headache. So maybe that's what it is.
It's also probably to do with the skin as well, because skin becomes looser over time. It's a loss of collagen in the body because the body produces less over time. That's why as you age, you need to take a little bit more collagen every day, especially for women. This is what I've read. I'm no doctor, so I don't know if it's true, but a little bit of collagen every day as you get older is not a bad idea, apparently.
All right. Well, sure. We'll take that. Sure.
Yeah. Although it's not cheap, that's for sure. But you can get it at Bulk Barn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Really? Yeah. I love Bulk Barn. When I get off this keto, I am going back to Bulk Barn.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, what's the big plan? Like, much longer do you plan on being on keto?
Well, I'm going to finish out the 3 months on the 19th. That is exactly 2 weeks from now.
Yep.
And I'm doing okay, although yesterday was my only cheat day in the entire time I've been doing this. A customer brought by some mini brownies and some donuts in appreciation of what we had done for them. And I looked at it and I thought, no, I shouldn't have it. But then I caved and I had 2 brownies and a donut. So all that sugar is going through my system. Although I slept well last night, surprisingly. That's because I mimicked a humidifier. I don't have one, but I mimicked what it would do. So that helped me sleep and got rid of the dry mouth. And all that sugar that's coursing through my body, it really helped with my workout today. But yeah, that's the only time, and that will be the only time in all this keto that I've cheated in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, that's excellent. I unfortunately cannot work out quite yet. My leg, and I didn't really do anything over the week that I had off, and my parents were here and stuff, but oh fuck. So I had to leave early. I had to leave early from the reunion on Sunday because my leg I was done. Like my sister Jody showed up and I instantly left because I was done. Right. And, I got home and I did physio, like my whole leg was hurting. And what had happened, something that added to it though, I was putting away, I had like a rake and a broom and a shovel kind of by the fence, and I went to move the broom and I was just carrying it like this, and it fucking swung and it caught me right on the scar, like where they put, I mean, it hurt. I mean, I didn't stop walking. I was just kind of like, oh, motherfucker, right? Like, and I kept walking. And then, right where it hit just ached. And like the top, like anyone that's listening to the show has seen the incision, like the diamond shape it is. That was at the top was sore, the diamond, and it's never been sore. So I had to really take it easy. So I'm definitely not ready. I'm not gym ready yet. Like I'm not even like supposed to be I didn't even do my stretches the last 2 days on my physio's orders. So
wow.
I'm hoping that tomorrow I can at least start getting back on my bike and whatnot. So
yeah. Sometimes you just got to take it easy. I find that as I get older, I'm not going to the gym as much. I know I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again just as to strengthen your argument, discussion, what have you. In my 20s, I would go to the gym 3, 4, a short time. I was going 5 days a week. That's a little bit overtraining. But as time went on, it went down to 4 days, then 3 days. Now I'm at 2 days, and it's going to stay at 2 days probably until I die or fall apart, or I suffer some grievous injury that puts me in a wheelchair for the remainder of my days. Because it's, I don't, as much as I love going to the gym, I don't need to be there as much as I was in my 20s. I mean, I got a good baseline training as a teenager with Calio back in the day.
Yeah.
And then accumulating all that knowledge and experience to streamline through my 20s and into my 30s. If I live to be 70 or 80, my bones are going to be a lot stronger because of all that resistance training. So if I'm some old bag and I fall down, I'm not going to break my hip like other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. See, I was still going 4 to 5 times a week, but I'm not doing any weights or very little. Mine mainly is I jump on the bike. I always did like 6 to 8 workouts, depending what I was doing. Like I would do like bench press and like lat pull down, right?
Yeah.
And that would be like, okay, so I do that, and then I do like 3 more sets of 2 exercises, whatever I felt like doing that day. I was never like, okay, I got to work my back, I got to do this. Like, no, I'm just, hey, I'm working out, I'm doing my thing, like, and then I usually go for 45 minutes to an hour on the bike.
Yeah,
that was, and I did, and I loved it. And I know how much further I'd be along if I'd eaten better and done a few things different. But you want to know what? I don't want to eat shit. I'm not shit, but I mean, like, because I like steak, I like chicken, but I don't want to, like what you just said, and you have way more of a fucking discipline than I do. And even you were like, okay, I don't really want a brownie. I did that today. There was a bunch of Tim Horton donuts. They're not good for me, but I only had 1. I mean, I could have had 3. And I actually said to myself, you don't fucking need that.
Good.
And I said it in my head repeatedly, and I didn't. Yeah. So, but the one bad thing I am kind of doing a little more than I've been doing in a while is smoking. But with all the stress with my leg and, I'm not going to get into it with the kid, but he's 17, thinks he's 37, thinks he knows everything about everything. Yeah. And then I'm not financially destitute, but not being able to work overtime and not be able to go on call is, and I know you're not supposed to live in that, but getting an extra good hunk of money every 4th payday and not having that now is really, screwed us, right? So I'm just stressed.
Yeah, it turns into a catch-22.
Yeah, and I realize it's not good. But the thing is, I'll buy a pack of darts, it'll last me a week. So it's not like I'm fucking mowing down a pack of cigarettes a day, like a week.
Yeah.
I know I'm not justifying that. Oh, it's okay because it's only, a couple darts here and there. It's still not good for you.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not trying to justify that it's okay that I'm doing it, but I am, and it's fucking delicious.
It's something in your subconscious that, and this is for a lot of people who smoke and drink.
See, look. He just finally caught up to us. His time. He
woke up from his afternoon/evening nap. Hello, old man Lissick.
Yeah. Hey, dude, how's that kid from Up? Is he still like a Beaver Scout or whatever the fuck he was? Oh, do you still have that dog? Hi, I'm Doug. Can I have your bird? Doug the dog. Have you ever seen Up?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dude, you got it. Like, I'm not doing it justice. Like, I love Disney movies. Yeah. And I mean, like Up, I mean, it's one of those ones that, a lot of people like it, but it's not like the way people talk about like Lion King or Toy Story, but Up is an awesome movie. I recommend watching it.
Yeah. When I was doing the You Missed It podcast, all other 4 co-hosts, they would talk about Disney movies a lot because they're all at least 8-10 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. So Disney was ingrained in them. And even though I grew up in the 80s and I could have watched a whole lot of Disney movies, I was just never into it, Disney all that much. Yeah.
Yeah, working on digesting that pudding, you old bitch.
Working bitches. Yeah. So do you mean working comma bitches, or do you mean you were working them bitches? Oh,
man. Yeah. All right, well, I guess Tammy's going to be mine then. Ha-ha! You finally let your guard down and admitted you're working other bitches. The jugs shall be mine.
Oh. Chad, you got to please. You have to send me a picture of you reacting to when I call you old man Lissick, whether it's a put on or whether it's a genuine reaction. I gotta see it. Because the last time I saw Chad was 9 years ago. What do you mean? What the?
I think. Hey. I think Tamara Broadband has a ring to it. All
wow.
right.
Wow.
I'm waiting for a fucking text. Fuck you. That was quick. Well, judging by her age, I'm sure she's used to quick. Oh! Fire! He's like, why do we even come on the show? Fucking bullshit. He knows I love him and her a lot, and I miss them.
You love her, don't you?
I love both of them, actually.
Oh yeah. It's funny. I met Tamara for what, 5 or 10 minutes at that party back in 2012, and I've been friends with her on Facebook for I don't know how many years now. I guess it's just one of those things. There's no rhyme or reason to it.
No, it's the world of Facebook, right? What does it matter? So,
yeah.
And if Sarah's here yet, Sarah, you need to go back and listen to the beginning of the show. Because I don't know if she's here yet. We got 6 viewers, so. But, yeah.
And if I think Gordon had mentioned it. Yeah, he mentioned it on a few episodes ago. He watches on Facebook, and it's really laggy on Facebook, the streaming. So he switched to YouTube, which is great. What I used to do when I would be commenting on the old show, the Jabroni Jabber podcast, that show that shall not be named. So I would have Facebook open in one tab so I could comment because I didn't have a YouTube channel from which to comment. And in another tab, I would have open YouTube, and I would pause the video on Facebook, but still have the ability to comment and watch the video on YouTube because YouTube streaming is top notch. Mm-hmm. So I would be able to keep up pretty much real time with commenting on what was going on. So if that's what you guys want to do, that's what I would recommend. Well,
Brody's not here right now, so you're kind of the fall guy, but I still love you with all my heart. And I no homo. I sincerely mean that. Like,
oh,
you know, so.
But don't get it twisted, Chad. If he could take your wife, he would.
Oh, Jesus Christ, in a heartbeat. Fuck. I mean, shit. Oh, fuck. So what else? Yeah, the Olympics are going on still. My parents aren't here, so I'm not watching anymore. Actually, it's funny. I do that. Yeah, I do that when I'm gaming with people. I'll message on my phone while I'm gaming because it's just something I don't got to leave the game. Yeah. So when someone messages me and calls me a stupid cracker, I can reply back timely.
My old weather skinned it.
Yeah. Between the sun and trail and the lead in the water, I'm tough.
At least he's got a sense of humor about it. And the funny thing is, Chad is only 6 or 7 years older than me, and I treat him like he's 80.
I think he graduated the year we came in because I remember seeing him when we did our grade 7 tour.
So you went in 93.
Yeah, I graduated. Yeah, so 94, 93,
94.
Graduated in 93. Graduated in 93 from Mack-1 because I remember my shirt. So yeah, if that's the year, I remember because he was looking for Trev, and I don't think Trev was there. And I remember he had he had like the long curly hair off to the side. Like not Fido Dido. There's a cartoon where the guy's hair like on the side. I can't remember what cartoon it was. Maybe it was the bad guy from fucking I can't remember, but I remember he had like a Jew Mackenzie fro thing to the side.
Wasn't like a mullet or anything?
No. He looked like one of the New Kids on the Block hairdo.
Not that's any better.
No, and it wasn't like Donnie with the rat tail. Kind of like, what was the young one? Like Joey? Yeah. Dude, you got a picture like from 93 with your sick hair? Oh, I should ask Trevor. No,
don't you have your yearbooks still?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Actually, I think they're my mom's. And 93, I was still at Mack-1. So he graduated. Like we were just there for like the tour of the high school or whatever.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Chad graduated the year before I got there. So he graduated in 93. I got there 93 / or 94, whatever the fuck. However you want to do them stupid years up. That's how when I got there. So
yeah,
for the win.
Fall of 93, because I was fall of 94.
Yeah, you were the year
Yeah.
after me. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we were going to talk about, and this is as good a time as any for a segue, I guess.
Segway! Woo! Segway.
Yeah. Yeah. We were going to bring up how I don't know if you want to call them anti-vaxxers or just people who don't want to get the vaccine, which is their right. They can refuse. That's fine. But how Nick made a good comparison to them being the new vegans.
Yeah, I found, and I just hit me like, for people that get their vaccines, it's like one of those things like, yeah, I got my vaccine, I just wanted to help, and that's usually the end of it, right? Or you'll get a couple people probably say, you know what, I didn't want to get it, but if it's going to help us return to normal, I just got the vaccine. Well, if someone who hasn't got the vaccine, it's just like a vegan, like, oh my god, I am totally a vegan. Like, and you don't even, a lot of them, if Christy, if you're listening, I swear I love you, my gypsy. I do. I love you so much. But it happens. But it's like, that's what the new anti-vaxxers are. I don't even want to call them anti-vaxxers because they've had vaccinations, anti-COVID vaccination. That's what it is. It's not anti-vax, just anti-COVID vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be quick to tell you, oh, I'm not doing that. I don't want the government to have a microchip swimming through my body. And then they go off on why everything is wrong or why you're getting that, right? So it's just like a vegan. Because a vegan usually has to tell you that you're a piece of shit because you eat meat and you drink from the teat of a cow. And it's like, well, yeah, because it's all delicious.
There's a guy on YouTube. I know there are many. This guy's from Eastern Canada, Toronto area. He's a hardcore vegan. His name, as a matter of fact, on YouTube is Vegan Gains. And he has made the argument in the past, because he deleted a bunch of his videos, so I don't know if it's there anymore, but he made the argument that if you eat meat or any animal products in any way, shape, or form, you are a murderer. You are directly murdering and killing animals, which is bullshit. You're not. Because if you've never been out hunting, you are not directly killing or murdering animals. But if you buy the products, you are in a way supporting the industry that kills and murders the animals. But it's not direct, it's indirect. So there is no blood on your hands, but you are, I guess, in a sense, guilty of perpetuating the industry that does that kind of thing. But yeah, vegans, some of them like him, and he is pretty divisive in the vegan community. They will go hardcore. They will say the craziest things. I don't know if it's for views or if they actually believe it, but they will go that far with how they think and believe.
And again, like that, but like you don't need to push it on people. But I mean, if people are entertained by watching that, then I guess so be it. I like watching people doing stupid pranks to each other, or the guy in the bush suit that scares people and shit. Like I want to laugh. I don't want to, go on. Like I would never listen to him to begin with because I'm not a vegan. I'm a meatitarian. But that's I just, so it's like one of those. But I wonder what his argument would be like. So when a jaguar kills a deer, so is he a murderer?
No, it's different when it's animal on animal killing because.
Go ahead.
Because we as humans, yes, we had to eat meat in order to get to where we are today. But now that we have so many other non-animal options, we should not be killing and eating animals. That's the basis of his argument.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Fuck and you. I like hamburgers.
And he's no dummy. He's debated many, many people in hour-long streams, multi-hour-long streams. He's not a dumb guy. He does not resort to logical fallacies. He's very difficult to even defeat if that's the purpose.
But that shouldn't be your mission in life, is defeat people. That's what I don't understand about this. Like guys like that. Yeah. Like if these guys, like I like meat, you're not going to change my opinion on it. You're not. I like a hamburger. I like to eat chicken. That's not going to change. No Brody here yet, but I'm going to say I love the Joe Rogan bit when he talks about vegans. It's fucking great. humans are the only mammal that drink another mammal's milk. Yeah, because it's fucking delicious. Like you said, like you think if your dog could get milk, you give him a bowl of milk, you'd be like, oh, where the fuck did you get this? It's cold. Are you a wizard? Like they would eat the fuck out of it. And so then that's fine. You have your meat, you have your debate. Stop naming your food after ours. It's not a vegan burger. Hamburger shouldn't even come out of your fucking mouth.
Yeah, tofurkey and stuff.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a plant-based burger. It should be a plant-based food substance. That's what it should be called. Don't call it a burger. Don't have fucking tofu hot dogs and all this other bullshit. You shouldn't be saying these words because that's not what it is. The only thing that I'm actually kind of okay with is I like turkey bacon, but that's still an animal. But that's only different. I like turkey bacon. Well, did you see Jay-Z and Beyonce went on a big thing? They're vegans now. We're promising tickets to people who went vegan, and it's just like you're gonna bribe people to. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, no, I'll eat. Yeah, you can have drinks. Guess what? I want to eat a steak. I like steak. I love it. And guess what? The bloodier it is, the better. Because then if I decide to have some carbs and have a bun, it's going to soak up all that blood fucking juice shit, and I'm going to eat that too.
There's a shirt I should buy for you if it's still being produced. Maddox, who used to do the Biggest Problem in the Universe podcast with Dick Masterson, Maddox came up with a shirt years ago that said, for every animal you don't eat, I'm going to eat 3. Just to piss people off. Yeah. It's just like, fuck, man. Like, and it's just these people get so militant over it. Hello, Jen. There you are.
Jennifer. Yeah, so, yeah, people just get so militant and just like, angry. Like they destroy businesses and spray painting, like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like militant. It's food. You choose your way. I'm going to choose mine. Okay. That's the thing. Okay. Do you have a question to ask the guy, like, does he have kids?
No, he got a vasectomy a few years ago. He doesn't want kids.
That's a good idea. So,
yeah.
But that's a big problem is the world is over fucking populated.
7.89 billion people last I checked. Yeah.
7 billion. Yeah. So guys, guess what? If don't get me wrong, if they could make the Jetsons shit again, but we're too worried about syrup and rice being racist. If we could develop the pill to make the Jetsons food, and it tastes good, I'll eat the shit out of it. Sure, I'll eat it. But guess what? If you guys out there, people out there would stop fucking and having 12 kids, which still happens.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I don't care what God fucking said. Tell him to shut the fuck up. We have too many people on this earth. I have 1 child. Alex doesn't have any. Ryan has 2. Chad has 3. And you get these fucking people out there with fucking 5 or 6 kids. I like to know how the fuck they make ends meet.
In the United States, land of the free, there is a sect of Christianity called Quiverful. And it's from a section of the Bible that talks about, the be fruitful and multiply. Mm-hmm. It's something along those lines. And the family that's part of the 18 kids and counting, 19 and counting, 20, 21 and counting, they are quiverfuls. So in American Christianity, that's kind of where that idea comes from. Which the old land of the free / puritanical America. Yeah, the Duggar family. Brian got it.
Creepy Duggar family that, boy, did the fucking shit at the fan with that family a few years ago, eh? Fuck.
Yeah, with one of their sons. Oh.
Yep. Yeah, so I just, again, and not even, okay, so even if you don't want to make, get into the argument about, the world resources, how do you afford to feed that many people?
Exactly.
How, I can see clothes, maybe hand-me-down clothes, I get it, they held hand-me-down. It really, I will say, I know people fucking, I love how people, yes, Walmart is the devil. They pay their horrible wages, but it's stores like Walmart and Target and the dollar store that people can actually afford to buy clothes at a decent price.
Yeah.
Yes, it sucks, and it's a vicious circle, and I like it sucks. And they shouldn't get the tax breaks that they get and all that other shit. But yeah, I thankful for that. So
Yeah, there is such thing as, I think, insect protein powder. Maybe it's cricket protein. I've heard of that. Haven't tried it though.
I try it.
I would, yeah.
Why not? I will try shit. I like,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem trying things, but I just, it actually turned me off because my buddy, sorry, I got heartburn. My buddy, works at A&W, and he made I asked him what it's like to make that Beyond the Meat burger, right? And he's like, it has a really funny smell. And I was gonna try it, but then that turned me right off. And I'm like, yeah, I have no, And he's like, it leaves a weird, like, on the pan. It's like, it's not a grease. He said it's just a weird thing on the pan when they cook it. So I don't know. 15 kids.
That is fucked up.
Like, did the last kid come out swinging a fucking cane and a top hat like Stewie said he did out of Lois? Like, holy shit.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Yeah.
Like, 15. Why? Like,
why? I could see in the 15, 16, 1700s, you had to have that many kids because some would die either in childbirth or in early age. But now, with medical advances and the fact that we don't have to live in caves or in the middle of nowhere, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to, okay. But still, like, I remember years ago when I would watch Alex Jones all the time, and he and other people would constantly be talking about the elite and how they've got all these depopulation plans. Where are those plans now? We could kind of use them. I'm not in favor of genocide or mass murder, but we got to do something because it's getting kind of ridiculous at this point. There's a movie. Sorry, I'll finish and I'll let you go.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
There's a movie starring Charlton Heston from, oh, good Lord.
Planet of the Apes?
No. This is early 70s, where he played a cop in an overpopulated world. It was not the Omega Man, but the Omega Man was great. It was a different movie. I think he did it before that. Maybe it was 72 or something. But he was kind of a crooked cop because he would go to crime scenes and he would steal stuff. And so he wasn't the best moral cop, but it was an overpopulated world. It was kind of like, it was made around the same time that Soylent Green was. Did you ever see that movie?
That's what Ryan just said. I just put it up there.
Fucking love Soylent Green. That's such a great movie. There were a lot of great movies from the 70s.
So I've never heard of it.
What?
Yeah,
and you watch SNL. You remember Phil Hartman? He did a parody of that. He'd be like, Soylent Green is people. Did you ever see that?
Dude, I don't even. I think Hartman was gone before I got into, like I didn't get into that till after Hartman was gone. I believe he was on news radio or just before he died. Yeah. Like is when I kind of got into. So, actually, and I'm not gonna say sorry. Are you done? Keep going. Sorry, Alex. Go. Keep going.
I'm done. That's all good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, because my wife had to do the same thing down here because we have lots of Mormon doctors down here. And when she went to go get her tubes tied, they're like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, yeah, fuck off. Like, mind your own business. Like, this has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Now,
yep.
Okay, well, I just, oh, God, I don't know how to say this, and because I'm going to come off like a fucking asshole. But correct me if I'm wrong, because I mean, I heard this for years that the missionaries and like work aides went to Africa and whatnot, and like we're trying to give them condoms, like, hey, stop having tons of kids, and try to get them. Now maybe this is wrong. I actually should look this up. This is total bro science, but it's like, when does it come to the point like, well, fuck, we can't help these people. They won't stop producing children. Like what? Like I'm just saying with aid and stuff. Like when do you go like, well, fuck? Like there's like you see, and I'm so fortunate. I'm fortunate, my son and my friends, and like we're all here, and you see these videos of these poor children, And it's like,
Yeah.
if you don't have the ability to be taking care of these, stop fucking.
Yeah.
Or like fix yourself, or you know what I mean? Like I mean, I could be wrong. And maybe, like, again, this is total bro science, guys. It really is. And and Alex is not laughing at what I'm saying. He's laughing at
No, it's Chad.
What Chad said. But it's just, yeah, I don't there's a lot you don't understand in the world, right? So,
Logan's run was really good. Yeah.
Update. I don't know if she's watching now, but I got a message from Sarah that said, "Oh my God, I'm sorry. LOL. Oh, and fuck you." Ha 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 ha. So I told her I need to watch the beginning of the show. So, yeah. So Logan's run was good. I remember Logan's run. Yeah. Yeah.
What a brain fart that was.
I was just thinking about movies like we used to watch, and I haven't watched because I want to remain thinking that they were uber awesome. And one of them is like The Never Ending Story.
Yes.
I haven't watched it in, I can't remember the last time I watched. I'd be lying if I said, but I almost don't. I want to watch it, but I don't, because it was like after I watched The Dream Warriors, like Nightmare on Elm Street 3.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be like, this is so fucking dumb. I can't believe I like this shit. Right? I just don't want to ruin the great images in my head. Like, I remember popping it into the top load beta machine or VHS. I think VHS in the machine, and that the pop up in the beginning, and you're all excited and scared with the wolf and stuff, and like, and yeah, I haven't watched it because I'm just worried that it's gonna be like, oh, this is lame.
You got to be in the right headspace for it, for one thing. So you have to have a good day. And I say this from experience because I watched it a few years ago.
Yeah.
Still just as good as when I remember seeing it back in the 80s.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where, as an adult, you have to completely let yourself go of all your current preconceived notions. Everything that you've learned as an adult, just tune that out. And just
I can do that.
Go with it. Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, I did that for Desperado.
Yeah.
Right. I totally did that with Desperado. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is lame, but it's so cool, right? Yes. Like, it was like, it's so fucking awesome. Yeah, I know you can't drive and shoot shotguns and you don't fire guns like this, but he's hot, she's hot, people are dying. Yeah, I'm fucking invested. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, I mean, I want to watch Willow again. I haven't watched Willow in a long, and I loved Willow. I mean, watched the shit out of it. I did go back and I watched, only last year was Conan the Barbarian, the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I still really liked it. I thought it was still really good. I haven't went back to the Destroyer because I remember thinking how lame it was back in the day with the fucking lizard and all that weird shit. So, but I really, really liked Conan the Barbarian.
I didn't watch Willow as a kid, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
So the first time I watched it was sometime last year.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. And I thought I missed the train completely. I should have seen it when I was a kid because it would have had more of an impact on me.
Yeah,
Same with The Princess Bride. I didn't see that until last year. But for the 80s, they were still really good movies. What, you haven't seen The Princess Bride?
Yeah, I'm a normal human being. I've seen The Princess fucking Bride. What the fuck is wrong with you? Damn!
No, I missed that train.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. And you're looking at me because I didn't watch fucking Soylent Green, and you motherfucker didn't watch Princess Bride What the
fuck? Yeah, I was busy watching Halloween 4 and 5, Sleepaway Camp.
I love Sleepaway Camp so much.
Delta Force.
Oh, and there was just an anniversary. When did I send you that picture?
What picture?
The other day, the Friday the 13th, part 6.
Oh, 2 days ago, I think.
Yeah, my favorite Friday the 13th and one of Alex's. Friday the 13th, 6, Jason Lives. Oh, mwah, what a fucking great fucking slasher 80s movie. I love it.
We should extol the virtues of that movie, like singularly on a show one day, because I could go through the whole thing going piece by piece, why it's awesome for its time and even now.
Which, Jason or The Labyrinth?
Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah,
part 6.
It's so awesome. Like the music, the kills, the over the top way he came back to life is just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Actually, so speaking of movies, because it's in my head right now, I actually just saw it on my Disney app, but we don't have the channel. I saw Primal Fear.
Oh, 1996.
Yeah, I told Cohen, I'm like, you need to watch this movie. And he's like, what's it about? I said, it's about, I told him like, yes, I remember Krull was horrible. I said, it's about like a lawyer who's defending a kid. And he's like, well, will I like it? I said, did you like the end of 7? He's like, it was amazing. Watch Primal Fear. Yeah. You'll be like, at the end of it. It might take a second to clue in what's going on, but when you figure it out, you're going to be like, motherfucker, right? Great movie. Fucking awesome movie.
And I should have mentioned it, but I didn't think of it at the time. Last week on Frank's show, they were talking about greatest movie shootouts. The bar shootout scene from Desperado and Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Arnold Vosloo in the warehouse shootout in Hard Target.
That was good. Yeah.
Those are great.
Well, one of my favorite ones is the scene in Heat after they've robbed the bank.
Yeah, they talked about that one.
Away. Okay, did they? Because I didn't watch the show. That was really good. Gunfights, eh?
Yeah.
Good gun. Oh, man, you put me on the spot. I got to think of... I'm just, all movies are flashing. I like the Bruce Willis one against the monsters in Fifth Element.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun. And then, well, or like when she beats him up, that wasn't a gunfight, but when the Empress or whatever was singing, the diva is singing, and what's her name beats the fuck out of all those guys. Another good gunfight.
I got one to mention while you're thinking.
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
The Annex Skywalk shootout in Die Hard 2, Die Harder.
Yes, that was good. Yeah, that was... I was going to go Die Hard, but I figured it was such an easy... And there wasn't really a big gun fight.
Not really. Not in the first one.
Not in the first one, right? So that's why I think my mind just went to Die Hard. It's like, well, no, there wasn't really a big, like, holy shit, a gunfight, right?
Yeah.
I like the Mexican standoff. That's not a fight, but the end of Reservoir Dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Come on, guys, in the chat. Any other good gunfight? Like, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank.
And you know what? Y'all should take your suggestions and go spam Frank's current show just to fuck with him.
Just to fuck with Frank. Yeah.
Talk about last week's show. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's strictly gunfight, but like battle scenes, that one in Endgame is amazing. Like the battle scene in Endgame.
In Endgame.
That's not the Avengers.
Oh yes,
or the Endgame was awesome.
Yes.
Well, and I always used to get pumped up as a kid. Was like the New Hope, the Death Star run.
Mm-hmm.
That got me pumped up as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and that's what they said, Chad, is they discussed it on Frank's show, and yeah, that's got like the best shootout ever. Trying to think of other like battles. Well, the Lord of the Rings battle scene from the Two Towers. When they show up to Mordor and Helm's Deep and like they breach the wall, that was an awesome, unbelievable fucking fight.
Yeah.
So, were you a big Lord of the Rings fan? Did you enjoy them, or was it one of those ones you just watched? Like, okay, I could say I watched it, I could go without seeing it again, kind of thing.
I remember seeing all three. I was impressed, but because of the runtime, I don't know that I'll watch them again. Mm-hmm. I watched all three of the Hobbit movies recently, and they're good, but they're not mind-blowing to me.
I didn't enjoy the Hobbit movies. I didn't at all.
The
first half an hour is shaving Ryan's privates. Yeah, most definitely.
They talked about that on Frank's show as well.
Yeah, that is an unbelievable fucking... wasn't a gunfight, but the lightsaber battle between Darth Maul and Anakin, or Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon was fucking pretty awesome.
Yes.
You know, I think that was the problem. Like, and there was lots of problems. I mean, I like them for Star Wars. Again, these people that are just like, oh, it's such shit. This guy made up a whole universe. For fuck's sakes. Well, this didn't happen in the comics, and this guy go, dude, go fucking look at some porn. Stop worrying about Star Wars. This guy made this all from his head. It's not fuck off. Well, there's people that just get so like butthurt about, you know, like things like I cannot like something in a movie, and I know Chadney will be right with me on this one. Fucking Topher Grace being Eddie Brock in that third Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Like, but you know what? I'm not gonna go online and be like, this is the worst thing ever. Right? Like, I'm not. But these people just, I didn't enjoy it. So you know what? I watched it. I was like, I'm not gonna watch it again because I didn't enjoy it. Yeah. I enjoyed the Sandman part of it. I hated how much of a bitch they made the Spider Peter Parker character. Motherfucker cried all the time. But yeah, I mean, like, it just. But these people, actually, Eddie Brock got it's like fucking.
And post on moviepoopshoot.com.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's all the other guys joining Spartacus's fucking that I gotta say that I think if I were to sit to say one I could probably watch not over and over, but like say once every couple of months, a lot. Yeah, John Wick. Yeah, that is
all
awesome.
three.
All three.
Yeah.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, I think, is my favorite movie out of all of them.
In the really BOSQ, yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoy Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Because it was one of those movies I didn't think of it at the time, but you might think now, like, no, that was what was great about Mallrats, Chasing Amy, all those other movies it was just a little bit of them, right? And now they give you the whole movie. You're gonna like, oh, is it gonna be too much? Like, it's just too much, James. But it wasn't. It's fucking awesome. I laugh every time. It's so great.
My favorite part in that whole movie, and I go on YouTube every once in a while and I watch it, is Good Will Hunting 2, Hunting Season, the shooting of that. Oh my God, I love that.
Well, okay, so that's my favorite View Askew movie, but my favorite scene, if you're going to take a scene out of all the movies, is Pillow Pants from Clerks 2. Fuck, Pillow Pants, and then Lister Fiend. Oh my God. Like, and it's just how, while they're recording that, I wonder how many takes it took. Because the kid that's Elias, the kid that's delivering it, is just stone faced, and Randall's listening to him and just like that couldn't have been a one take. I don't know if I couldn't have held that together. You know, it's amazing. But that's funny with those John Wick movies. Like, we just watched the third one again. It's like, this gets ridiculous, but it's still so awesome. Yeah. It's like that Desperado thing, right?
Yeah.
Like he, you know, like, fuck. I actually told Cohen, because we watched John Wick 3, and I was like, yeah, you keep that fucking shit up, and I'm going to John Wick you with this fucking pen. He's like, oh, that was nasty. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay is an awesome fella, apparently.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good about both of them.
Yeah. That
they're very good to the fans, and you know, I actually heard that numerous times, which is awesome. That's the way it should be. Like, don't get me wrong, you're gonna have your bad days where you're gonna tell people to fuck off and like throw their cameras and shit and just like, I don't want to take a picture, right? But at the same time, like, if it wasn't for these people, no one would know who the fuck you are.
Yeah, and you wouldn't make money, and you would not be able to continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, when you're at home and stuff like that, people shouldn't be blowing your shit up and like jumping your fences and, you know, all that other kind of bullshit, right? That's ridiculous. Like, when me and Chad, the Volbeat concert got canceled, and I got a chance to meet the guitarist from Volbeat, I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave. He was on the phone. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. I am gonna ask for an autograph, and I'm gonna say, hey, appreciate your work, you know, or get a picture. I got a picture with him. And like, me and Chad are just waiting patiently, like two fanboys, and this guy just walks up and starts talking to him. Fuck. And he's on the fucking phone.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll call you right back. And so the guy, he takes pictures, signs something, and I said, hey, may I please get a picture with you? And he was like, yeah, you were waiting. So yeah, of course you can. I was waiting. I was standing back waiting for him, like, to get off the phone. Like, he knew. He walked out. We're there. So he knows that we're there for that reason, right? But he was cool as shit about it. Right?
That's why I had hesitations about wanting to go as far as my dreams I thought would take me, because I don't want to be famous. I want to be able to do the job and help tell a story, but I don't want to walk out into public and get not harassed, but constantly berated by people.
It's her. I remember a few years ago, Lindsay Lohan was, well, she was trying to walk into like a club or a bar. It doesn't matter. She's an adult. And these guys, and she's trying to cover her face, like, fuck off, right? And of course, the cameras are going, and she tripped going because they basically pushed her into the bush.
Yeah.
Right. And she got right up and shook it off and kept walking. But, she was so intoxicated. Like, no, you motherfuckers, this poor girl can't even fucking go to a restaurant without you just there. You're a fucking scum of society and a piece of shit. You know, like, yeah, I think I've only met him, buddy from Volbeat. I should remember his name. I'm waiting for Chad to pipe in there. And, well, my cousin, I mean, he's famous, but he's Drew. He's still just Drew to me. And, that's really about it. I don't think I've met any other famous people. You know, like, I don't, no. I mean, I guess Mills is famous in the Ellis world. Yeah, Mills is famous in the, I did see that they're filming Clerks 3.
Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll hold up. I mean, I hope. You hope. So, Alicia Witt.
Doesn't sound familiar.
I gotta look her up. I'll just look on my phone because I really don't want to use my keyboard. My water's in the way. It's a whole bunch of effort. No, I don't want to fucking create an account on IMDb. Fuck. Ooh, there's a new trailer for Venom. Chadney, have you watched the new trailer for Venom 2? I see Carnage is there, and it looks great. I need to watch it after we're done. Nope, I spelled her name wrong. Fuck. So wait, she was in 88 Minutes. Oh, she's cute. Oh, was in Urban Legends. In Dune.
Oh, the first or the second?
First.
Oh yeah, okay.
She's the main chick in fucking the first one.
Oh.
I believe that was her. Yeah, Natalie Simmons. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that movie. I remember her now. I really liked Urban Legends.
I saw the first and the second one recently because I couldn't remember anything about them. And I like the first better than the second, definitely.
Ooh, good call, Chadney. See, okay, so and Chadney just said it. There's another thing that I've never understood about the Spider-Man series. And I get it, but I wouldn't go online and bitch about it. Well, I guess I'm online, quote unquote, now, bitching about it, if you will. But MJ in the comic books was always a beautiful supermodel. And Kirsten Dunst wasn't the ugliest woman in the world, but she was no supermodel. You know?
No, maybe not at the time, but I think she's aged quite well.
Has she? I haven't seen Kirsten Dunst in forever. I was going to ask a question. I guess not. Well, I'll ask Ryan and Chad. You're not really a sports guy, so they have this big debate on right now on the Score about what is your favorite sports movie. Now, I know you like a lot of movies, but you're not a big sports guy, so I don't know how many like sports movies you've actually seen.
I've seen a few.
Yeah, like I got off the top of my head without really, really overly thinking it is The Sandlot.
I never saw that. I know.
Okay, so you write that down, and that's what you're doing this weekend. Watch The Sandlot. You with Dennis Leary? Oh fuck! I figured with how much of a fan of Dennis Leary you are, that would have been like wheelhouse for you.
Dennis Leary is in the wow.
Yeah, he's the dad. He's the stepdad. Jesus. Yeah, wow. I figured that would have been right in your wheelhouse, man.
I've seen quite a few movies with Dennis Leary lately, but not The Sandlot. Wow. I firmly believe that if Mackenzie was in a place where there was football, we would have been Varsity Blues. I think so, yeah.
I think without a doubt. With the big guys like me and Sean Moss, Joe Fry, I don't know if Jay could have played because of his leg, but we had some big dudes. Yep. And yeah, I think we would have been Varsity Blues. It would have been just ridiculous. Yeah, Varsity Blues is great. And I love the movie.
Any Given Sunday is my
That's another good one. Yes. I haven't watched that. I should watch that again because I remember I really liked it back in the day. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. A League of Their Own was good too. A League of Their Own was awesome. There's no crying in baseball.
Yeah.
They would tell you look like a penis with a hat on. Yeah, no, I loved A League of Their Own. I thought it was awesome. I really did enjoy A League of Their Own.
I know Frank did a show on favorite sports movies, and I know they mentioned Varsity Blues, The Sandlot, Any Given Sunday, A League of Their Own. I think they didn't mention Mystery Alaska, but there was one in 2004 that starred Kurt Russell that was filmed here in Vancouver.
Oh, that was the U.S.
Miracle?
Miracle. That was the U.S. gold medal in 1980. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of good sports movies. You know, a lot. The Last Boy Scout, that was fucking crazy.
I like that one.
That was a good movie. Yeah. Then The Fan. I liked Major League.
Yeah, me too.
No, I have a problem. Okay, the first Mighty Ducks I'm okay with. And I know I've ranted on this on other shows that we don't speak of anymore. But, and how about Basketball? Basketball is a sports show, and Basketball is awesome.
Yes.
Basketball and Goon. I have a problem with Mighty Ducks 2. I have a huge problem with Mighty Ducks. 2 big problems. Firstly, they beat Trinidad, Italy, and Iceland in the finals. And you're like, where's Canada? So when they're doing their little newsprint thing, there's a little sign, a little clip at the bottom that says, U.S. beats Canada. It's like, you motherfuckers beat... So you're telling me that that Canada couldn't beat Trinidad, Italy, or Iceland to meet you in the finals. Fuck you.
Yes, blood sport counts.
Yes, blood sport counts.
Just for Van Damme going,
Yeah. Of course, blood sport counts.
Moneyball was pretty good. That was more of a behind-the-scenes political thing, I think. But I still liked Moneyball.
I said basketball. I could watch basketball. That's one of the ones I could watch over and over again. Oh my fucking God. I still use that one that he uses on the big guy. He's like, how's your mom? My mom's dead. Oh, well, that's why the bitch didn't move around very much. And that's when he's like, yeah.
The Fighter was great.
Play to the Bone was good. That was a boxing movie. That was good. The first Rocky was good. I mean, second wasn't bad. Then it got a little, okay. I liked Creed. It was basically just a remake of Rock, but Creed, the first 2 Creeds, I liked.
Me too.
Did
you see Warrior?
I have not, but I've heard great things about it.
Very good.
Should watch it? Yeah, I've heard very good things about it. I had another box one in my head. What was I just? Oh, well, no, that wasn't what I was. I did think Snatch, but that's the fight that popped in my head.
Yeah.
That's another really good movie, but that's not a sports movie. What was another boxing movie? Oh, The Great White Hype. Just because of how fucking ludicrous it was.
I watched that about a month and a half ago.
That's fucking hilarious, right?
Fuck.
I still use that line. Like, I was like, when he says, he's like, I could beat my meat and Conklin at the same time. When he's all fat, I use it on everybody. I'm like, dude, I could beat you and my meat on the same time. It'll look like this.
I remember when he was sitting in his bed doing his advertisement, he's like, hey, whoop, there it is. And he grabs his junk. That was awesome.
Cinderella Man was good. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good.
Blindside was good. Yeah.
Didn't watch that.
It was enjoyable. It was a good, happy story. Diggstown. Yeah.
Diggstown.
Hey, you two, stop fighting over there. Twat waffles.
Throw something at him. Distract him.
I don't have anything to throw at him.
Throw your camera.
Okay.
Throw your webcam at him.
So I don't know how long it's going to take. So we're going to move off movies because we're already at 1:20. So
yeah.
I don't know how long this question is going to go. So a lot of people have probably seen that meme that says, if you get in a vehicle with someone and Bohemian Rhapsody comes on and they don't sing along, like, you should really question your friendship with them. Now, Alex is right when he says, you can't go on musical taste, but there are those songs where it's like, really? You're not even tapping your foot? So I was wondering songs that people think like everybody should at least like be tapping their toes or be like, yeah, right? Like a song that comes on and not including Bohemian Rhapsody. But the first one I think, because I'm on a big kick on it right now, is Jukebox Hero by Foreigner.
With stars in his eyes.
I'll be a jukebox hero. Yeah. And then my other one is in the air tonight because when the drum part comes in, everybody goes just like Mike Tyson. Do, 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 right? So
Wham!
yeah, wham! So those are two songs that like if you don't at least kind of start moving, or like if you're a musical person, it's like, why aren't you kind of like dogs like in Sense Evil? It's like, why aren't you moving to this song? This is a great song. You should be head bobbing or something.
Like dogs that can sense evil. My God.
Like for instance, that's a good one. Like with Bohemian Rhapsody, it's cleared up. A lot of people aren't going to sing the beginning, but everyone in the vehicle should be singing the Galileo part. Everybody. And then when it breaks into the rock, everyone should be headbanging. Like everyone, it should be headbang. Yeah. See, and then I'll add another one. Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Fishing in the Dark.
Yes.
That's another one. Yeah.
If there's one country song we can all agree on, and I'm on board with you, it's Fishing in the Dark by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band.
Yeah, and because everyone loves that song. I don't know how people can hate, unless you're on the country stations, okay, they just overplay it. But yeah, like, but still, it's a song like, doom, doom, doom. You're like, yeah. There you go. Okay, so that, like what other song,
I'll give you a really easy one. It's an easy beat, and the band created it specifically for audience participation, again by Queen. We Will Rock You.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. That's another great one, Ryan. Oh, everybody sings that song. American Pie by Don McLean.
Oh, yes.
That's another one. Like when I do that at karaoke, everybody's singing along. I think other tunes now. Yeah, Friends in Low Places is another one. That especially when anyone sings that in the bar, everybody starts going.
What about, and this is specifically for our generation, Blind by Korn.
You know what? I don't think Korn had the staying power that one might have thought.
But that first album, that had staying power, at least for a good 6-7 years.
Dude, it still does. I love the first album. Mm-hmm. Sorry, sidebar. Did you see Fred Durst?
Recently? No.
Yeah, go look him up. Go look what he looked like at Lollapalooza right now.
Okay.
Hi, Bruno. Come here. Hi, buddy. Say hi, Bruno. Say hi, everybody. I'm Downtown Bruno. I like to fight everybody in this house because I'm the man. Right, Downtown Bruno? Right. Did you shit in Chewbacca's food again the other day? That's right, you did. Right? Yes. Yeah, metalheads like us love Korn. Okay, you're out of here? Okay, Ed, please don't claw the shit out of my shoulder. Thank you. All right, go. Yeah, like I still like the Deftones, a few of their songs. Life is Peachy is my favorite Korn album. Yeah, Moni Moni's another one. When there's enough alcohol involved, everybody. Yep.
There are a lot of 80s songs that are very easy to sing along to and recognizable.
Yep. People, or another one is Aha, Take On Me, because everybody goes, hey! Because no one can hit that fucking, that scream, right? So Don't Stop Believing. Yep. Definitely.
Oh, We Built This City by Starship. Now we're getting into the 80s.
Yeah, but that's because that's our generation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Piano Man by Billy Joel.
That's a great one.
You'd be shocked how many like that. Actually, did you see College Humor just had something come out, and they're talking about like if sobriety tests were real, and like the cops like, oh, you haven't had anything to drink, right? And they push play on a jukebox, and it's like, can you play me a melody? I'm not really sure how it goes. And the guy's like, and it's sad and it's sweet and I knew it complete. And they fucking cuff him and put him in the car. Yeah. They do a couple of them. It's fucking awesome. Yeah.
How Fred Durst looks now.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, Sweet Caroline is another one. Yep. Definitely. But yeah, but it was an act, but I had to like listen to the video. I'm like, okay, that is Fred. It's Fred. I don't know what Fred is doing, but that is definitely Fred Durst. Tiny Dan. Yeah.
Elton John.
The best version of that song is the one Dave Grohl did, I think, on the Letterman show. And it was just him and a guitar, and he's singing, and he starts the beginning. He's like, okay, no. He's like, stop. We're going to go right to the good part. We're going to go to the part everybody wants to sing. And he skips ahead to the, slowly, and like, cause of course he's got the crowd singing, right? And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, we're gonna skip to the good part." He just jumps ahead to it, eh? Yeah. What else? Yeah, no, we hit a lot of songs there. That
If anyone out there is a metalhead like me, then when the opening riffs of Hammer Smashed Face by Cannibal Corpse start up, you know that you're going along with every single beat of that song. And you've heard the intro to that song because you saw the first Ace Ventura movie.
Yeah. I know what you. We'll see, because I'm not like as deep into metal as you are, but like for me, for metal, it's like when the beginning of Master Puppets comes on, or
Okay. Yeah.
or For Whom the Bell Tolls.
Mm.
Like I get pumped like now, like, and saying like with Overkill by Motorhead, when that double kick just starts, when he's just go like, and I'm like, how the fuck can you even move your legs that fast?
It takes a
Like,
lot
I
of
know,
practice.
like
Believe
my
me.
kid, like Cohen can do it. It's actually pretty impressive how fast he can move, like his double kick.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's impressive, and it's like unfucking yeah. I could just imagine what it takes to do that crazy double kick stuff.
And if you can do it without triggers, that's talent, because
Yep.
there are triggers you can add to the double kick to
Yep.
speed it up. Yeah.
And Cohen doesn't use any trigger. He actually watched. This is the time he actually used YouTube for good instead of just watching stupid people playing video games. He actually learned techniques and
Yeah.
learn and practice them and learn them. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually made a point to talk to Cohen's coach, because I'm friends with him, that should be the boys' run out song, because they come out. I play music for him. Right. Oh yeah. That yeah. Oh yeah.
That album is great.
Yep.
And Domination, which has the greatest, maybe the greatest breakdown in metal history to this day. Oh, I love it. And Davidian by Machine Head, that's got another great breakdown, but it doesn't really compare. If you look up Pantera's Domination, the live version that they did in Russia, fucking awesome.
Actually, when we get done here, I'll send you a version. There's a version of Alice in Chains doing Wood, but what's his face from Pantera is singing it, like singing the Lane parts. I'm gonna do it right now so I don't forget. I really enjoyed it. No. Well, I'm pretty much out of shit. What about you?
I was going to show, because we got off vaccines pretty quickly. I think it was my auntie who shared this on Facebook. So someone says they don't want the vaccine, and let's say COVID hits them really hard. Oh, but it's no worse than the cold or the flu. Well, for some people it is. So if you go into the hospital because of it, intubation, remdesivir, other drugs, and then dialysis, and it was much easier to get the vaccine rather than spend all that time in the goddamn hospital.
Yep. Well, someone sent me this again. I won't say names because I just don't care. I don't take care about flack that I take. Let me read this that he sent to me, because he also sent me that one that I shared about the one I actually shared on my Facebook about vaccines and not getting a vaccine, and how can you trust something? Did you see that? How can you trust something that only took 9 months to be created? And
for fuck's sake.
Well,
someone that I've known for a few years now, occasionally, they made the argument to me that why would you get a vaccine that's experimental? And I told them there have been initial trials lasting at least 3 months for 2 vaccines. Tell me about that. And then he said, the COVID affects mostly Black people, so why should I get it? And I wanted to face palm in front of him, because that is his primary argument for not wanting to get the vaccine. And it's not that simple that it affects only Black. There are other factors why it affects more African Americans than white Americans. It's not just it's because of their genetics, or I don't even know what his argument was, but it was stupid. I couldn't take him seriously after that.
Okay, so buddy sent me this, and again, I don't give a fuck. Unfriend me, I don't care. I don't. Okay.
Because you're a people,
Anti-vaxxers.
bro.
Anti-COVID vaxxers. I like to say that.
Yeah.
How can we trust a vaccine that was only made in 9 months? Me. You were made in 9 months, and we let you walk around unsupervised. At least at least the vaccine was made by scientists. You were made in the bathroom of a pool hall. Right? So okay, Cat, no funny stuff while I'm on the show. I gotta find what Jason sent me. Or fuck, there's his name now. Oh well, doesn't matter. There it is. He said, okay. No. Sorry, I gotta find it now because I got a kick out of it too. Because there it is. Okay. No, fuck, it wasn't him. But basically, it's like, I'm not listening to stop signs anymore. That's the government trying to control you. And you want to know what? If you're going to get in my way while I'm coming, well, you shouldn't have been there because I don't have to listen to stop signs.
Yeah, it's all about my freedom, Yep. Okay, so your freedom trumps rules, laws, policies, all this other stuff. Everybody. No, it doesn't. But Everybody. My freedom, wherefore art thou, my freedom?
Yep.
And I sent that to you on the Facebook DMs.
Was that you that sent it? It was you that sent it. Okay, I can't remember who sent it. I remember Jason or you. I couldn't remember. But
and speaking of the price of freedom, I think my auntie shared this as well.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing. Can you please send me that so I can put it on my Facebook?
Yes.
Please. Because that is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I still got it. I'll send it to you.
Cool. All right. Wrap this bitch up.
I have 3 songs to share with you and really, who unfortunately isn't here, and then everyone else. So I'll start with the one I got for you. Since you're getting old and you like slower songs. You're like a year older than me. I'm like, oh, you got to slow down, Nick. Okay. So there's this guy. He likes to do acoustic only shows. His name is Howie Day. And he's done a lot of covers of Toto's Africa, which are really good that you can find on YouTube. The best version that I had of his is gone now, unfortunately, and I have no idea how to find it. But he also did another song, and this is a studio song. Howie Day, She Says. Really good.
Okay, got it. Add to my library. Okay.
And really mysterious last week recommended one by Apollo 440. I think it's called Stealth Mass. That was pretty good. I liked it. So I got one for Really, if Really watches these shows after the fact. It's by PJ Harvey. It's called The Perfect Day, Elise. Fucking love that song. And then I got one for everyone else. There's a post-hardcore band from, I think, New York City or New York State area. And you can find their music video of this song, which is, I love the song. The video it's all right, but it features the song, which is great. The band is called Quicksand, and the song is called Dying Alone.
All right. Dying Alone. Okay. So, one of those songs that I kind of forgot about and then remembered again. So, I really enjoyed the Killers' first 2 albums. And I really enjoyed Sam's Town. They got lots of great songs. But my favorite one on there, and it did make the hits and shit, but you'd never hear it anymore, was Read My Mind by the Killers.
Okay.
Everyone always goes, I really like Mr. Brightside as well, but I really, really, really like Read My Mind. That was a great song. And then another one. Now I might have said this before, but I want people to go listen to this song because she's just an amazing singer. So, Ellie King, who is actually Paul Snider's daughter, she has a live song. It's only on YouTube called Can't Be Loved. And it's just her with a guitar. Oh, it's so good. She's got an amazing voice. And
sounds familiar.
And I'm just going to plug Drew's song again. Shitting in a Barn. Yeah, it's a good, it's good old, it's a fun song. Yeah, it's from the Barn Sessions, Drew Gregory, Rob Schneider. Did I say Rob Schneider? What did I say? Oh, well, you can do it, guys. Sarah just messaged me. But yeah, the Barn Sessions, shitting in a barn. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube and it's on all your big streaming services out there.
And that's his latest record, isn't it?
EP, yeah, it's part of the
Yeah.
Barn Sessions. So yeah.
Nice.
Yes, sir. I am done.
Yeah, as James likes to say, I'm spent. When was the last time you talked to old Deaton anyway?
A couple of things on Facebook, but actually I was really hoping to see him because we went to Prince George, but he's now living in Williams Lake.
Oh.
Now, yeah, him and the wife and the boy are in Williams Lake now, so.
All right, well, good for
so,
him.
Yeah. So.
And we bid everyone adieu. It sucks that Really Mysterious wasn't here, and Casey is Raw didn't show up with another derogatory comment, and we didn't get any Russian trolls this week, which
that was unfortunate and upsetting, actually.
But everyone who was here, Ryan, Sarah, Jen, Trevor, Chad.
Ooh,
hey, the Turner boys didn't show up this week either.
Yeah.
Kat / Alma was here. That's great. And Tamara, the wife, showed up, which is awesome.
The wife showed up. Yeah.
And Ryan, again, thank you for pimping our show on your Facebook page. It's great.
Yes, sir.
We will leave you again with something that absolutely makes no sense to what we were talking about in the show, but this is how we do it. We'll see you next Thursday.